G'day everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks with Napalmer, and today we'll be talking about the brand new Dynasty Wars event that's coming shortly to the North American and Asia server. So, Dynasty Wars will be a 2-week event starting on the 31st of January and ending on the 13th of January, just as approaching the 14th. And I'm not sure what the time zones are for the North American server. I'm basing this purely on the Asia server because this is the server I play on. So, what makes the Dynasty Wars event special? It has all the rewards from the first season of ranked battles that the Asia and North America server missed out on, included in the event. So, let's have a look and see exactly what is on offer. We have Team Tiger that you can join, which gives a special commander, unique style, medal, emblem, inscription, and decal for your vehicle, all in the Team Tiger, I guess, theme, if you want to call it. Or alternatively, you could join a Team Dragon, which has exactly the same, except it's themed more around dragons. And if you're curious about styles, we can scroll down and have a quick look. So we've got Team Dragon here, which is more of a red and black sort of camouflage. You can see here on the Super Conqueror. We have a quick look, and the Team Tiger is more of a yellow and blue and black, so a little bit more color, but I'm not sure if the colors fit as well together. Maybe you'll be the judge of that. So, how can you start playing? Well, from the 30th of January to the 5th of February, you'll be able to pick what team you want to join in the garage, in the missions tab. But you have to make sure you pick a team before that date. If you do not pick a team, you will not be able to join this event. Be aware, obviously, that the event does start on the 31st of January, so you can pick like halfway through the event, but as we'll cover later on, it's much better to pick a team before the event starts, so please make sure you do that if you are considering participating in this event and getting all the rewards. So, we have multiple community contributors that are on both teams. On the Dragons, from the English-speaking community, we have Flying Elite and iGuru, and Tigers, myself, Napalmer, Ravi, and Stewie JP, the legend, get on board. Also, lots of other community contributors from all other different languages. So, if you don't know what team to pick, hey, why not join Team Tiger with the good old Napalmer? So, how does this event work? You have a lot of different missions to complete. Some of them are daily, some of them are repeatable. And just one look at this, there is a lot of missions, and it's very confusing. Fortunately, folks, I have taken the liberty of dealing with it all to make sure that you don't have to. So let's have a quick look at this spreadsheet that I've made. So, we have 9 missions in total for you to complete, but the missions number 6, 7, 8, and 9 all have prerequisite. And some of them are only available for tier 10, so please take note. So, let's have a quick look. For missions 1, 2, and 3, they are only available from tiers 4 to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are tier 10 only. Now, if you don't have a tier 10, there will be rental vehicles for tier 10s that you are able to get to make sure you can participate in this, as it's all random battles. But you'll still be able to participate even if you don't have a tier 10. And as you progress more in the event, you'll get more tier 10s to unlock. But rentals, you'll have multiple tanks that you'll be able to use. So, the first 3 missions we'll take a quick look at. Cause 5,000 damage over any number of battles. Don't have to do it in one battle, trust me, it's not that difficult. Earn 4,000 base experience over any number of battles, and be in the top 5 and win. Now, the first 2 are not too hard, and if you're playing tier 10s, you should get them pretty quickly. However, top 5 and win might be a little bit more challenging for some of the more inexperienced players. So what I would strongly recommend, because this mission is available from tiers 4 to 10, if you're having a hard time, make sure you drop back to maybe tier 5, tier 6, so that you have a better chance, even tier 4 if you're not that confident. So you have a better chance of getting that mission completed, because you want to get all of your daily missions completed as quickly as you can. And the reason for that, if we head back to the website briefly, the mission window is only available right here from 3 to midnight UTC +8. If you're in Sydney, like I am, it is excuse me, 6 o'clock to 3 a.m. So be aware you can only complete these missions in a certain period of time, so I would strongly recommend trying to get these missions done smarter rather than just pushing yourself to the limit. So if we head back to the spreadsheet, what we want to now have a look at is the tier 10 missions. Top 14 and earn 200 base. This is repeatable, but it only gives you 1 point. Now, this mission, as long as you're doing something for the team, you're going to get it, but not many points. This is basically just spamming out battles. However, there is not a lot of points you can get from this. This is more like trying to top yourself up at the end. And it's a nice little bonus just from playing. But the real stuff comes from the base experience grind every day. So 2,000 will net you 10 points, 3,000, which you have to complete the 2,000 first, will net you 15 points, and 4,000 will net you 25. So that's a total of 9,000 base experience that you have to grind every single day if you want to max out on that. However, if you do finally finish that 9,000, you are rewarded with the Test of Spirit and Test of Valor missions. And these missions, although much harder and only available for tier 10, will give you 5 points if you're in the top 5, and 5 points if you're in the top 1. So if you're a really good player in tier 10s, you can get 10 points every single battle if you're top 1. This is a great way to push yourself on. And you can see this is like why they're putting in with the rank rewards, because obviously the better players will climb up the ranks quicker. Now, if you want to have a look over on the right-hand side here, I've done all the hard work for you just to know exactly how much time you're going to need to put in every single day. So, 60 points per level, and if you want to get all the cosmetic stuff and all the rank rewards, etc., you will need to complete level 10. However, the levels go all the way up to 30. Now, Nappa, why is that? Well, you get 50 bonds for every level you complete, plus you get a, I guess you call it random reward, but it's not like the random rewards you receive from random battles. It's a lot better, and we'll go back to the article a little bit later and have a quick look at that. However, so it all goes to level 30. So if you are dedicated and you want to keep punching out battles, you can go all the way to level 30. But if you just want to finish the bare requirements to get all the rank rewards, all the cosmetic rewards, level 10 is all you need. So, from all the daily missions, you can get 67 points. Now, if we have a quick look, formula I've used here, I've basically used all of the daily missions, so all the tier 4 to 10, and all the tier 10 ones that are once per day. Now, this is not counting the top 14 and earn 200 base, but obviously you will complete that on your way there. It's just very difficult to calculate exactly how many you'll do, and obviously it'll be different for every single player depending on how well you do. Some people might do it quicker, you'll have less battles, so you'll be earning less points. Some people will take longer, and therefore will have more battles and earn more points. And I'm also not including the Test of Spirit and Test of Valor because they're not exactly the easiest of missions and accessible to everyone. So, 67 points. That will net you 871 points if you only play for 13 days. So in other words, if you played almost every single day, then you will easily complete this event just by playing all your daily missions. However, if you are trying to complete the level 20 or level 30 requirements to get the extra bonds, the extra rewards, you're not going to do it. You need to really invest more time in completing the Test of Spirit and Test of Valor missions. So something to point out there, obviously, if you just want to get like the bare requirements, you don't need to go to level 30, but if you do want to get more, you have to push on further. But if you are a player that doesn't have the time every single day throughout all of this 2 weeks to grind out 9,000 base experience every single day, 5,000 might seem a little bit more achievable. That might be, I'd say, maybe 10, 15 battles if you're not that great a player, and that will net you 42 points, which is not as much, and obviously you'll see why, because the points for completing final effort is 25. It's a lot. It is a lot. If you do have the time to push yourself to get that 9,000, do so. Otherwise, you may need to push a little bit harder. So if you look over on the right hand side here, you can see that over the 13 days you'll earn 546, and over the 14 days 588. So you will still need to play 12 battles if you played every single day in round out 5,000 base experience if you want to push yourself over the line to that magical 600 points. And finally, before we move on, the points per day, if you just want to reach level 10, you need 43 points. So obviously, only doing the 5k base will earn you 42. So conveniently, if you're doing just the final effort mission, maybe on the weekends if you've got more time, that will net you over the 42 average and you'll easily finish it. However, if you want to max out, you want to get level 30, you want all the bonds, all the rewards, you need 129 points every single day. That means you're going to be putting in multiple battles into tier 10 after you've gotten that 9,000 base experience for that test of valor, test of spirit, and only the best players will max out. In fact, I'll be very, very surprised if I see a lot of players fully maxing out. But remember, it doesn't matter. Only the level 10 matters if you want to get the rewards. Everything above that is purely extra, which is nice. I like to see Wargaming giving something for the players that have a lot of time on their hands and the players that might not have a lot of time on their hands. So let's head back to the article and have a quick look. The reward for merit, if you want to get all the bonds, you get 50 bonds for every single level. Plus, you'll also be getting one item from either one of these lists. So, Day of Premium, 100,000 credits. A crew booklet, universal fragments, personal reserves for crew, free XP, combat XP, directives for snapshots, 6 cents, and firefighting, or a garage slot. So you'll be getting one from each column, so I could be getting 50 bonds, 100,000 credits, and a garage slot just from ranking up. So if you're a player that doesn't have a lot of garage slots, maybe you're a free-to-play player, you could use these tier 10 rental tanks to potentially pick up a lot of garage slots to really expand your garage and start collecting a lot more tanks. Now, the rank rewards. This is what everyone's waiting for. This is the ultimate prize, and in my opinion, probably the best part of this entire event. So, you will receive the rank rewards from levels 3, 5, 7, and 10. So you can see now why I'm saying that level 10 is the most important for, obviously, the rewards, the cosmetics, but also for the rank rewards. And there is a lot here. There is bonds, there is credits, there is gold, large consumables, directives, premium time. Like, there is a lot here. Fortunately, though, I've calculated exactly what we need to total it up to. So if you're curious just how much is on offer, be prepared to be surprised, folks. Be prepared to be surprised. Let's have a quick look over here. So, from ranking up, from finishing all 30 levels, you can get 1,500 bonds. That is massive. Even from just doing level 10, you're still getting 500, which is not bad. Not bad just from completing the bare requirements. However, from also completing level 10, you will get 8,000 bonds, 4 million credits, 2,500 gold, and 11 days of premium. That is massive for a free-to-play player. And just by committing a fair amount of time, like couple of hours every single day, you'll be getting a massive amount of rewards just from playing random battles. All the rank rewards, but without all the effort of chevron grinding, which I think is incredible. And although we haven't got the event of the EU server with all the incredible community contributor skins, I still think it's the potential to farm rewards from this event is massive. Let's have a quick look back on the article here. So, now we're going to move on to the cosmetics. And the cosmetics, this is, I don't know, if you're into cosmetics, you'll love this. If you're not into cosmetics, fair enough, I can understand why you might not care about this. But from ranking up, you will get your hands on special medal, inscriptions, decals, emblems, 2D style, and of course tier 10 rental tanks. So, from the very beginning, I believe you'll get the WZ-111-5A. I might not be 100% sure on that, but you'll earn more as you rank up slowly. And obviously, level 10 is where the final rewards are given out. You remember again, 60 points per level, and 600 points in total if you want to max out. But the other thing that you'll be earning from ranking up all the way to level 10 is a unique 0 skill commander, which will either have 2 or 3 skills plus a 0 skill 6 sense, and that depends on whether your team wins the event or loses the event. So the total amount of points that your team earns is displayed obviously on the bottom half of this. And if your team is in the lead, as you can see here in the interface, it will show whether you're in the lead or in second place. If your team is in the lead, you're going to get more skills, which is fantastic. But if you don't, it's not that bad a penalty, so I think everyone wins all around. Other tanks on offer: Object 140, Panzer 7, UDES 1516, and the spaghetti tank, the Progetto 65. Also, before we go any further, if you are saying, gee, Nap, I'd really like to join Team Tiger and support you, but that dragon camo looks tempting, fear not, you can buy all the styles in-game with gold as well. So, if you want to get both the styles, why not? You could even use that 2,500 gold you got from the event to buy, an extra style of each. It's not really that dependent on what team you pick. The only reason you might want to pick one team over the other is if you want the extra skill, but from what I've seen on the forums and Discord, it's going to be very, very difficult to pick which team is winning. I'm seeing a lot of people saying Tiger, but I'm seeing a lot of people saying Dragon as well. So it's not exactly the most unanimous decision. So folks, that's it. The event starts on the 13th. On the 13th. Wow, I'm thinking of the campaign. No, it starts on the 31st of January and ends on the 13th, which is convenient because the Clan Wars campaign starts around then as well. So plenty of time to get some practice before the Clan Wars campaign. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe even. I don't exactly do many of these event videos, but if you want to see more, please let me know. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll try and answer them the best I can. But until next time, thank you all for watching. Take care, guys. See you then.